So this is a heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup, both these crews raced yesterday. I'm so looking forward to this race to see the Tideway Scullers School. Never really won this event, this crew. They've been so close so many times, the crew on the right from Scullers. Little check with the steering there, the yellow and red blades. And yesterday you saw, I think in your commentary, Adrian, the crew on the left of the picture, the Berkshire stage in Cambridge 99, who were having cheering problems too. Look at that.
They're all heading over there. See if they can miss. Oh no, don't hit the buoy. Let's make sure. They might have got away with that. They need to keep moving over a bit. Yeah, I think the trouble's been avoided.
So Hoik handbrake turn. Now, how much have they lost because of that steering manoeuvre?
Quite a bit. And then right as that's happened, the umpires warned Tideway Scullers to move over as well. But there you see, just coming into off the buoys onto the booms. Scullers have managed to get themselves half a length, but they're not moving away, are they?
No, Tideway Scullers beat Christiana Row Club yesterday to progress through to this race.
And I think there you look, they've just taken a bit of time, Scullers. They've just sort of slowed the hands down a little bit at the finish, and they've just started to move away.
Yeah, you can see interesting, that shot there. And the coach, Tom Gale, he does like them to take a bit of a pause at the back end of the stroke, a bit like Drew Ginn and that famous Rome video.
Yeah, it's just an efficient way to do it, is that you keep your body weight still for a bit longer and lets the boat accelerate instead of you throwing your weight around.
Yeah, he used to coach my son when he was at Scullers, Tom, and he really had a particular style of rowing. And Frank, he's coaching now at Dulwich School. He likes to sort of develop that style and sort of help Dulwich row like that. So we picked the race up live, and you've got Tideway Scullers School from that little boathouse on Chiswick Bridge just underneath it. They have stretched their lead over the men from Cambridge 99. And a great shot there, Adrian, of the Scullers crew. Murray Wilkie in the stroke seat, dear old Billy Fields behind him in the 3-seat, Lloyd Seaman in the 2-seat, and then Nathan O'Reilly, I think, no, he's not steering, it's actually Billy. They've got Billy Field in the 3-seat steering.
That doesn't happen very often. You can't really see this. In a straight course like this, it's quite good for the strokeman because he can see the parallel booms and it makes it easier to line up. In the 3-seat, you're having to look around, but maybe he's the only one who can steer.
Now you see that thing at the finish we were talking about, just that little pause at the finish, let the boat run. I was talking to Ian Wright, and doing commentary in Poznan as World Cup 2, and he's the coach who sort of took the Swiss lightweight forward to gold in Rio, the Aussie forward that beat the Brits in Poznan, and he was saying definitely he wants to pause at the finish because you've got to get together so you all know you're together at one point in the stroke. If you're together there, you'll arrive at front stops and you'll take the catch well. And he says, I've got GPS data, I've got everything to prove it. So it really is that sense of if you get that feel right, and then the crew can move as one together.
And I think what's interesting now that all the technology is coming into the sport with telemetry, more and more people are starting to realise this. We used to coach fast hands and all this kind of stuff because it's how our sport evolved.
Yeah.
From the old days in the Cambridge and Oxford crews and that kind of thing. But definitely, if you sit still for a bit longer, the boat can carry on accelerating before you move your body weight the wrong way.
Yes, Tom Gale, the coach of Tideway Scullers, just there as you look at the launch. He's the grey-haired man. He has got a few grey hairs on his head now. Not as many as me, though, on the left of the launch. There's a picture of Tom Gale, the Tideway Scullers coach. Had some really bitter disappointments here. Remember the final, was it against Nottingham Union, or the collision, where the clash, I think, and the objection. But their boat named Alan Campbell.
So he's still racing in the regatta?
Well, he's still there, and Alan Campbell, probably Tideway Scullers' most famous son, bronze medalist in the single sculls in the London Olympics. Tremendous contest, just held off the Swedish sculler for that bronze medal.
He's always a great character, wasn't he, for our sport?
Yeah, and these four guys have been great servants and characters to the Tideway Scullers Club as they come up ahead of us now, comfortably now towards the finish. Flat out early on, steering difficulties sorted out. 99's
really sticking to it though, and they're still rowing well and trying to compete. Just Scullers more efficient.
Yeah, Scullers crossed the line, and that's 99's last race at the regatta, but well done to Ed Gardner, Nick Thorne, Don Bennett and Helga Dietert. The men from 99 had to settle for second place behind Scullers.
Sit up, please!